In this video, you're going to learn how to attach the hardware parts consisting of the male plate and the piston ball stud plate on the cabinet size part F. Grab the cabinet size part F and arrange them on your working surface so that the inner side is facing up towards you. Pay close attention to the finished edge of the cabinet size. Proper orientation is important before mounting the hardware components. Refer to section 13 of the construction guide for measurements and mounting diagrams. Start by measuring and marking the proper distance for the upper piston plate from the bottom of the cabinet side as indicated in section 13. Make sure you are measuring from the finished front side of the cabinet side panels. You may use the carpenter's square to help you finish off marking on the cabinet side. Use a 5/8 diameter Forstner drill bit and drill 1/2 inch deep in the center of the pencil mark. Insert the nut on the back of the upper plate into the hole. Use a carpenter's square to square up the plate on the cabinet side. Use the pencil to mark the 4 holes on the upper piston plate onto the cabinet side. Grab the 2 wood screws, 2 machine screws, and 2 joint connectors from the hardware box that is included in the DIY Murphy bed kit. It is a good idea to center punch the 2 holes for the wood screws. Place a scrap piece of wood under the cabinet side to protect your working surface. Use a 1/4 inch drill bit to drill all the way through the cabinet side. Pay close attention to which holes you are drilling. You should drill the bottom 2 holes of the piston plate. Now flip the cabinet side over and insert the 2 joint connectors into the 1/4 inch holes. Flip the board back over and reposition the plate on the cabinet side. Insert the 2 machine screws into the joint connectors. Use the Allen key included in the hardware kit to tighten the machine screws. Now drive the remaining 2 wood screws, making sure you don't over-tighten them. Again, use the Allen key included in the hardware kit along with a 532 or 4mm Allen key wrench to finish off tightening the 2 joint connectors. Make sure they are snug. The installation of the upper piston plate is now complete. We are now going to install the male pivot plate on the cabinet side. Refer to section 13 in the construction guide for all measurements and diagrams. Measure and mark according to the measurements indicated in the construction guide. Pay close attention to the orientation of your cabinet side. The lower male pivot plate will be mounted near the finished side of the cabinet panel. The measurement shown as measurement X in the construction guide is very important because it needs to be adjusted for different thicknesses of the face panels, parts I, like when using 1/2 inch particle board for the face panels. If you are customizing a Murphy bed, such as adding trim to the front of the bed, you may have to modify this measurement accordingly. Use the same 5/8 Forstner drill bit to drill 1/2 inch deep into the cabinet side and the center of the pencil mark. Insert the stud on the back of the male pivot plate into the hole. Use the pencil to mark the 4 holes on the pivot plate on the cabinet side. Place the same scrap piece of wood under the cabinet side and use the 1/4 inch drill bit to drill through the 2 upper plate holes of the male pivot plate. Pay close attention when you are drilling these 2 holes. They must be drilled on the upper side of the male pivot plate. Failing to do this may cause the plate to rip away from the cabinet side when the weight of the bed and the mattress is put on it. Flip the cabinet side over again and insert the 2 joint connectors into the 2 1/4 inch holes. Flip the cabinet side over again, reposition the male pivot plate on the cabinet side, and insert the 2 machine screws into the joint connectors. Use the Allen key included in the hardware kit to tighten the 2 machine screws. Again, center punch the 2 holes for the wood screws and drive them. Use a combination of the 2 Allen keys to finish off tightening the 2 joint connectors. Repeat the same steps to install the other set of hardware on the other cabinet side. The installation of the cabinet side hardware is now complete.